Hi Ricardo, this is Jim Gillis with Win My Vote, and I wanted to give you a quick little demo of how our campaigning site compares with just emails or Facebook or even just a campaign website. So for example, I'm on your list, so I get your emails, and I can see here that there is a new video out, which is great. So I'm going to go to YouTube and watch that, and there's also a list of endorsements, I believe, from elected leaders, as well as organizations that go down here. One of the problems with emails is that I read this and then I go about my daily business, and obviously there's no reason for me to go back to the email, and I can't indicate that I'm going to vote for you or favorite you or anything like that. So it just sort of goes in one ear and out the other. And I'm sure you've talked with plenty of media people about that, and they look at campaigns being years long with millions of dollars and saying your name over and over and over so that it gets burned into the psyche, which is a very expensive way of campaigning. On our site is completely different. So here is our site, which is called winmyvote.com, and it's a voter engagement site, but from a candidate standpoint, it's built for campaigning to voters. So I can scroll down and I can see all the candidates that are in all of the races, and there'll be plenty more that will be adding their name moving forward. But I can see insurance commissioner, I can see your profile, and we just sort of did a little placeholder. But I'm in edit mode, so I'll just throw that video that you just did in here, and I'll show you how easy it is to do. So I just click edit here. I'm going to choose video. And then I would just go to your YouTube page. I'll click on the video that I want.
When Mexico sends its people.
And just click the share button right down here. It highlights the URL. I'll take that URL and I'll just do a cut and paste right there. And then hit save, and then it will play real time here.
When Mexico sends its people.
So that's how easy it is to, and you can shut those off, by the way, from your YouTube channel. You go down here where it says embed there on your side of things, and then you do show more, and then here you just make sure that you click these suggested videos when the video finishes. You make sure that that's unchecked on your side so that they don't suggest videos after yours. But from here, as a voter, I can watch this, and I can also then see the featured endorsements, and this is where I'd actually see images of the groups and organizations and individuals, and I can see written endorsements or video endorsements, and I'll show you how one of those look in a second. And then I can also click here and see them all, and I can actually go through and hear them. This is where you can build a couple of more issue statements, and then if I like what I hear, I just click on your star here and it favorites you. And then when I go back to my ballot, you'll see here that your nameplate is turned green, right, which indicate that's my favorite, that's who I plan to vote for. And you'll also see a percentage here, and this will be a percentage of the people that are on Win My Vote that plan to vote for you. So here, as a campaigning tool, you can send out an invite to Win My Vote. It's totally free to voters. Tell all your supporters and targeted supporters to sign up for Win My Vote. It's free. Watch your videos, listen to your issue statements. If they like what they hear, favorite you. One, you can get a good feedback on how your message is resonating by the favorites, obviously. We can talk with you a little bit about the number of people that have actually watched the video or got halfway through the video, and at what time they favorited you, and some things like that. And then also, this is a perfect way for me as a voter to be finished with the insurance commissioner's race. So I have a busy life. I may go back and I may do a variety of things, and who knows, I may not even get involved with politics at all until 2 days, 3 days before the election, when I get an email reminder from Win My Vote with my ballot that says, hey, the election is coming up in 2 or 3 days. I'll be able to find my polling place. I can do a variety of other things. But the nice news about it is that it looks like I've already, favorited you in the insurance race. So I just print out my ballot or access it on my cell phone, and I go vote. So would love to talk with you about it. It's $99 per election for candidates. And again, voters are free and groups and organizations are free, so you can reach out to all the groups and organizations that endorse you, have them create a group page, and this is what a group page looks like. I'll do the AFL-CIO. You can see here there's a couple of issue statements about where they stand on certain issues. So as a voter, again, I can look and see if I want to select this group as a trusted source, or if I want to follow their endorsements. And then I can see their endorsement right here. So it looks like this group endorses Hillary Clinton. I can click there.
For the better part of a year, I've been talking about the dangerous and divisive Republican nominee for president. Today, I'm not even going to mention his name.
And this is perfect because this is exactly where I want to hear that endorsement. Right here on my ballot, so that I can go back to my ballot. And this was obviously the most recent presidential ballot. So I go back to that ballot, right? Let's say if I'm leading up to it, and then I say, okay, great. I want to favorite that candidate because I believe in the AFL-CIO, and that's who I vote with. So I'm done with that, and then again I move on to the next race. One of the other advantages about this is that you're going to be able to pool all of the targeted supporters as well as supporters from all of these other candidates. Right, so as these other people are reaching out and talking with their constituents, I may jump up on here for Board of Supervisors race number 7. It's a heated race in San Francisco. I may be watching these videos and really getting into that race, and otherwise would have never heard of any of your stuff because I really didn't look into it. But the nice news is now, as I go down my ballot, there's your candidate profile. I can compare you with the other candidates. I can watch your videos, and then I can favorite you. If you have any questions at all, please feel to reach out. You can reply to this message or contact us directly at candidates@winmyvote.com, or feel free to call me at 415-867-9554. We'd be happy to help you set up your campaign profile, as well as talk with some groups and organizations and help them get set up on their group pages, as well as making endorsements. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.